Abuelix. Qué carita de niño regañado. Okay. I have 8 people waiting to come in, and 3 of them are Diego Madrid. Nice haircut, Mr. Rivera. Hey, Osman, welcome. Haven't seen you for a long time. What happened today to you at 8 o'clock in the morning? You were in the middle of the sheets of your bed?
I'm fine, but I know.
Okay. I don't have energy in internet. I didn't have energy in internet. Where, Osman? Where you didn't have energy in internet? It comes like 9. It came like 9. No, it came about 9 o'clock. Okay. I have Christian, Brian, and Rocio coming in. Now we're more. Admit. Is Diego here? Okay, Diego is reporting that he's not allowed to come in. Diego? Diego, you connected? Diego?
Yes.
Yes, yes, good, good. Nice to have you back.
Thank you.
We're 17 right now. Just take the, like that little boy say, the imprint. And let me send the picture. And there we go. Okay, boys and girls, this is the class before the last of literature. And according to our planning, we are reading from page 363 to 365. And we're answering the pause and reflect, the tone, the characterization, the other pause and reflect, and the historical context question. I will begin, to be exact, on page 362 after question D. Yeah, well, the baby came normally, but if you're going to have another one, it better be a cesarean, just to be on the safe side. I can't thank you enough, said Hines passionately. Dr. Powers licked his lips and fought to keep his eyes open. Uh-huh.
Hazme
Okay.
un favor.
Ajá, ¿qué favor quiere?
Voy a ir a traer un fresco, una coca. Y
¿A
te
dónde,
traes una sopa instantánea.
¿A dónde quiere que vaya a traer el fresco y la sopa instantánea?
Pollo.
¿A dónde? Pero nos va a dar fresco y sopa a todos, o solo para usted.
Sí,
Sí.
sí. Solo para mí, me he desayunado.
Muela.
Espérame.
¿Cómo que espérenme? Okay. It's okay, he said tightly. Night, look. He shambled out into the corridor. The nurse struck her head into the waiting room. You can see your baby, Mr. Netman. Doctor, said Hines, hurrying out into the corridor, wanting to shake Powers' hand again so that Powers would know what a magnificent thing he had done. It's the most wonderful thing that ever happened. The elevator doors slithered shut between them before Dr. Powers could show a glimmer of response. Pause and reflect. Let's begin with Osman because he was not here in the morning. Answer the pause and reflect. Why does Haynes want to shake Dr. Powers' hand?
What page, mister?
What do you mean by what page, Mr. 363?
360.
3.
The historical context.
Pause and reflect.
What does Haynes want to shake Dr. Powers' hand?
Uh-huh.
Because you do a, how you say, excelente trabajo.
A great job.
A great job at, no es sacar al niño, sino que
Meterlo.
empujarlo, ¿verdad?
Jalarlo, indio. Empujarlo va para adentro.
Para el excelente trabajo que hizo con la cesárea. The nice job.
Well, he didn't make a C-section. That's how we say cesárea in English, C-section. It was a natural birth, and we say it, deliver the baby, no sacarlo. Okay, but no, you're half right and half wrong. He is full of joy. He is full of pride. He thinks that his baby birth is the most wonderful thing that happened in the world. He's a little bit crazy about that. So he wants to shake the doctor's hand. He wants to show him gratitude. Just like when you were born. Your father didn't go, ay, qué pasada, lo que me salió. No, he was very happy. Yay! A boy was born. And he felt proud. And he went and looked for the doctor to congratulate the doctor, telling him, hey, Jesus Christ, this is the best thing that happened to me, a baby boy. But that was 17 years ago. Right now, your father looks at you and says, I don't know what happened to the doctor at that moment, man. Okay. This way, said the nurse, turn left at the end of the hall and you'll find the nursery window there. Write your name on a piece of paper and hold it against the glass. Heinz made the trip by himself without seeing another human being until he reached the end. There, on the other side of the large glass panel, he saw 100 of them cupped in shallow canvas buckets and arranged in a square block of straight ranks and files. Heinz wrote his name on the back of the laundry slip and pressed it to the window. A fat and placid nurse looked at the paper, not at Heinz's face, and missed seeing his white smile, missed an urgent invitation to share for a moment his ecstasy. Imagine how he was like if he had taken I don't know what, feeling great about his new baby. She grasped one of the buckets and wheeled it before the window. She turned away again, once more missing the smile. That was the nurse. Why should she be happy? It was not her baby. Hello, 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 little catchman, said Heinz to the red prune on the other side of the glass. His voice echoed down the hard, bare corridor and came back to him with embarrassing loudness. He blushed and lowered his voice. Little Peter, little Crow, he said softly. Little Frederick, and there's Helga and you too. Little spark of catman, you little treasure house, everything is safe in you. Right now, right? Wait 20 years later. Now, question. Fares, circle the words the narrator circle the way the narrator describes Heinz's baby. Then underline the way Heinz describes his son. And then answer the question, how do this contrasted description contribute to the tone of the message, of the passage? Fares, are you here, Fares? I cannot listen to you. Turn on your mic.
It's on.
¿Qué, my son? Microphone, Fares. Rocio, help Fares that he has two problems. He doesn't know how to use the microphone. And he doesn't know the answer anyway. I love your smile, Fares. Gilcana, I love your smile too, but I cannot see you. So you're lying down, right? You're not supposed to be lying down. It's sitting down. Go to the dining table. Sit at the dining table. Natalie is another one that I miss her smile. Haven't seen her smile for about 5 weeks now. More than 5 weeks. The only thing I can see is her left eye and half of her forehead. Pares, now I can listen to your microphone. I'll mute you. Now it's mute. Rocio?
Circle the way that the narrator described Hans' baby.
Uh-huh.
Hans made the trip by himself without seeing another human being until he reached the end.
No.
Little spark of Neckman.
No.
Literature house.
The last word in line 110 and the first word in the page on line 111.
Everything you say in you.
Hey, the last word. You said too loud last words. The last word in 110 and the last word and the first word in 111.
Red
prune. Red prune.
Red prune. Do you know what a red prune is? You don't know what a prune is? Es una pasa ciruela. Pero ya disecada. Have you seen them, how they're red? So imagine the baby. That baby is así. Like a pasa ciruela, todo redondito, all fat, and all red. Many people say, ay, tan lindo, so wonderful, so beautiful, a baby. No, babies that age, they're not, all the babies are ugly. They become to be beautiful around 3 months later. Now, underline the way Heinz describes his son.
Little treasure house.
Little what? Little Peter?
Treasure.
No, he's not describing him there.
No, treasure. Treasure.
It begins with little, but little what? Little what, Gilcana?
Little spark of Ignatman, you little turn house.
Exactly, little spark of neck man, you little treasure house. And the question? How do these contrasted descriptions contribute to the tone of the passage?
Así, voy a hacer esto más por atrás.
Sí, haga eso, está bien. Hoy sí me ha tocado vacilarlos a todos, ¿verdad? Yo estoy esperando esa sopa. Sopa de vaso con coca. Uy. Ajá.
He is excited.
No.
He was happy that finally had a son.
No. Hey, listen, the question is, how do this contrasted description contribute to the tone? What's the tone of that paragraph? The tone can be serious. The tone can be funny, humorous. What's the tone of that one?
Humorous.
Humorous. Okay, the description creates humor. Why? Because every description is different from the other one. See? Little Peter, dice. Little Crow. Little Frederick. Little Helga. How could that baby be 4 different people? ¿Estás sobado, hermano, what? right? Okay, I'm afraid you'll have to be more quiet, said the nurse. Like always, un metido ahí, the nurse, striking her head out from one of the rooms. Sorry, said Heinz. I'm very sorry. He fell silent and contented himself with tapping lightly on the window with a fingernail, trying to get the child to look at him. Young Netman would not look, wouldn't share the moment, and after a few minutes, the nurse took him away again. Y chacaplus, forget about the rest. Heinz beamed as he rode on the elevator and he crossed the, the hospital's lobby, but no one gave him more than cursory glance. He passed a row of telephone booths, and there, in one of the booths, with the door open, he saw a soldier with whom he'd shared the waiting room an hour before. Yeah, Ma, 7 pounds 6 ounces. Got hair like Buffalo Bill. No, we haven't had time to make up a name for her yet. That's you, Pa? Yup, Mom. Yup, mother and daughter doing fine, just fine. 7 pounds 6 ounces. No name. Thank you, sis. Pretty late for you to be up, ain't it? Doesn't look like anybody yet. Let me talk to Ma again. Thank you, Ma. Ma? Well, I guess that's all the news from Chicago. Now, Mom, take it easy. Don't worry. It's a slow-looking baby, Mom. Just the hair looks like Buffalo Bill. And I said it as a joke, Mom. That's right, 7 pounds 6 ounces. Imagine that guy screaming like I was screaming in the middle of a hospital in a phone booth. Everybody staring at him and saying, this guy must be crazy. So, Astrid, F, characterization. How do you think Heinz feels after hearing the soldier discussing his new baby on the phone, and why?
Offended.
Aha. How does Heinz feel?
Okay.
Aha. You will not find the answer inside the book. You have to analyze it. That's why it's called characterization. I cannot listen to you, Astrid. Turn on the mic. Natalie, you're good analyzing. Give me your answer.
Uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable. Why?
Because he is discussing on the phone.
Nah, but he was screaming in the corridor. And the nurse had to come out and tell you, hey, you, shut up. The rest of the people here are silent. No, I don't agree with your answer. Lorna. Do you want me to give my analysis of the thing?
I see.
Okay. Tell me, Astrid, what do you think?
Offended because he is screaming and noise.
He is? I can barely listen to you. I can barely listen to you, Astrid, because the fan is facing the microphone. So you should cover, ¿qué te me hiciste? The cam change of position or you left? Astrid, okay. You should cover yourself so that the fan doesn't interrupt. Yes, tell me. We cannot listen to you. Okay, I'll give my opinion. I believe that he feels proud. Why? Because he has a son, and in his son, he sees all his relatives reflected in him. He says, little Peter, little Crow, little Frederick, and there's Helga and you too. So the baby has a physical resemblance to 4 of his relatives. So he feels proud about that. And on the other hand, the soldier is telling his mother, no, man, esta chela no se parece a nadie. Se parece a Buffalo Bill en el pelo. But Buffalo Bill was an Indian, a savage of the history of the United States, not a relative of him. So that's my opinion. I wrote it for you in the chat so that you can copy it if you wish.
Gracias, yo estoy copiando.
Gracias, estoy copiando. Sin vergogna in Italian. By the rivers of Babylon, where we sat down. Okay. There were 5 other booths, all empty, all open for calls to any place on earth. Heinz longed to hurry into one of them breathlessly and tell the marvelous news, but there was no one to call, no one waiting for the news. But Heinz still beamed, and he strode across the street and into a quiet tavern there. In the dank twilight, there were 2 men. The bartender and Mr. Sosa. Yes, sir. What'll it be? I like to buy you and Mr. Sosa a drink, said Heinz, with a heartiness strange to him. I like the best brandy you've got. My wife just had a baby. That's so, said the bartender with polite interest. 5 pounds, 9 ounces, said Heinz. Huh, said the bartender. What do you know? Net, man, said Sosa. What you get? Boy, said Heinz proudly. Never knew it to fail, said Sosa bitterly. It's the little guys. All the time the little guys. Pause and reflect. Diego, how does Sosa react to the news that Heinz had a boy? Do you think that Sosa is happy because Heinz has a boy?
Yes.
Sosa is happy. Give me a clue from what we read there that indicates that he is happy.
No. I confused. I read
This confused.
Heinz was proudly. Yes,
Disconfused then?
I confused.
Disconfused. Okay, back again. How does Sosa react? Is Sosa happy?
No,
No, he's not happy. How does he feel? Yes, Rocio?
He felt,
What? I didn't listen to you.
he felt amargo o amargado.
Amargado. Ajá.
Mhm.
Bitter. Bitter.
Yeah.
He feels bitter. Good. Sosa feels bitter. Why? Because Heinz has a boy and he has 7 girls. Y de Chemise le dice, ah, para variar, a little guy. Never knew it. Never knew it failed, is it? It's the little guys. And remember, Heinz is little. Yes, Lorna, I did not listen to you. I'm sorry.
Está celosa, dice.
Okay, Christian. There's the answer summarized in the chat so that you can copy it.
Gracias.
Gracias. Boy, girl, said Heinz, it's all the same. Just as long as it lives. Over there in the hospital, they're too close to it to see the wonder of it. A miracle over and over again. The world made new. Wait, you've racked up 7 netmen, said Sosa. Then you can come back and tell me about the miracle. You got 7, said the bartender. I'm 1 up on you. I got 8. He poured 3 drinks. As far as I'm concerned, said Sosa, you can have the championship. Heinz lifted his glass. Here's long life and great skill and much happiness to Peter Carl Neckman. He breathed quickly, excited by the decision. There's handle to take a hold of, said Sosa. You think the kid weighed 200 pounds. Peter is the name of a famous surgeon, said Heinzman. The boy's great uncle, dead now. Carl was my father's name. Historical context. Read lines 166 to 172. Why might Von Gogh have chosen to focus so much attention on the naming of the baby? Gilcana. Yes, Gilcana. We have 4 minutes and a half. The author here is trying to show the great importance of the baby in the life of Heinz. And besides, tries to show how the past is linked with the present in Heinz's life. Remember, what name is he showing? What name, has he chosen? He chose Peter, and he says proudly, Peter is the name of a great surgeon. But who was that great surgeon? The great uncle. And Carl was the name of his father. Two people in Heinz's past that are going to be present in his baby. Okay, boys and girls, the classwork is already done. You only have to pass it into the Word document, upload it to Edmodo. You have today to do so. Have a nice day. Miss you guys.
Gracias.
Take care. Gracias. You've been lucky today, Christian. Everybody finished? Yes?
Sí, yo sí.
Who has not finished copying? Okay. Bye.
Bye, mister.
Bye, take care.
Bye, mister.
Bye.